Hello, beautiful soul. With everything that's been going on in one of the communities that many of us are a part of, I thought this would be a really good time to talk about emotional grooming, what it looks like, and how you can protect yourself from it. If you've ever found yourself thinking, why do I always attract the wrong people? Or how did I not see the red flags? I want you to stay with me for this conversation because what we're talking about today is grooming. Not the obvious kind, not the kind they teach you in school assemblies or warn you about on TV. This isn't about grooming children or grooming gangs or anything like that. Today we're talking about emotional grooming, the kind that makes you question your worth, the kind that rewires your instincts, the kind that makes you hand over your soul piece by piece, and then you blame yourself when it's gone. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and leave a comment at the end so I know you were here. Let's dive in. Because once you understand the game, you can stop playing it. Once you see the trick, it loses its power. So, okay, we're going to start with a metaphor. Let's say you've got a chocolate bar, but not just any chocolate bar. This is a gourmet, handcrafted, infused with magic and memory and soul kind of chocolate. This chocolate bar represents all the beautiful parts of you, your trust, your tenderness, your time, your creativity, your generosity, your laughter, and your essence. It's delicious, it's rare, and it's sacred. But you don't always know how valuable it is. So now imagine someone comes along and they don't grab the bar and run. That would be too obvious. No, they admire the wrapper. They compliment the ingredients. They say things like, wow, I've never seen anything like this before. I would never take this for granted. You are so special. I've been looking for something like this my whole life. And before you know it, you're offering them a square, and then another, and another, because it feels really good to be seen and to be feeling like you're wanted and adored. But here's the truth. They weren't admiring you, you being the chocolate bar. They were studying you. Grooming is a slow seduction. It's not always loud. It's not always violent. It doesn't always wear a monster mask. It often comes in softness. It can show up as charm, flattery, in all of the Me Too stories, in deep eye contact, in offers of help, in promotion, in promises of forever. They ask about your dreams, your wounds, your fears. They mirror you and they reflect you. They make you feel like you've finally found a home. But they're collecting data, not because they love you, but because they're planning how to use you. You see, most of us were never taught how valuable we really are. We were taught to be nice, to not make waves, to say yes. We were praised for being helpful, supportive, quiet, forgiving. We were punished or abandoned when we had our boundaries. And so when someone sees us, like really sees us, or at least we believe they see us, we melt like chocolate in the sunshine. When someone wants our chocolate bar, we hand it over because no one ever taught us how sacred it really is. But predators, they know your worth. They just hope you don't. So here's how grooming works in 3 stages. They idealize you. They make you feel chosen. They study your values and become what you admire. They flood you with attention. They ask you to open up and they pull you in fast. It feels intoxicating. But those of us on the outside looking in, we can see it's manufactured. Then they devalue you. Slowly, the compliments fade. The mood changes. They criticize more. You feel like you're chasing the connection you used to have. You try harder, you give more, and eventually you shrink because they're no longer holding you up. They're no longer talking about how wonderful you are. They're no longer promoting you. And the third way they trap you is with control. By now they know your weak spots, your insecurities and your dreams. They know exactly how to push you or guilt you into staying. They manipulate your reality. They make you doubt yourself and they twist your words. Oftentimes, this is where we start to see the bully in the relationship. And here's the trap. You still believe you're in the idealized stage. You think you're the problem. You think if you were just a little better, if you tried a little harder, you'd get your chocolate back. But they already ate it. And now they want what's left. So let me be real with you. There were times in my life when I gave away the whole chocolate bar in the first 15 minutes. I think we've all done it. Because someone felt safe. They seemed spiritual. They asked me the right questions. And I thought vulnerability meant intimacy. I thought being real meant saying everything. But here's what I've learned. You don't give someone the keys to your house just because they smiled at the door. Oversharing is like giving someone a detailed map of where to hurt you with instructions. Now I protect my chocolate like gold because it is gold, and your chocolate is gold too. The mask will slip, usually within a few months. They can't keep up the act forever. It's not sustainable. That early intensity, that 24/7 attention, all the shout-outs, all the promotion, the gifts, the texts, the twin flame nonsense that so many people talk about. It was never real. And once it fades, you're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Why did the energy change? Why do I feel so crazy? You're not crazy. You're waking up to it. When you're being groomed or manipulated, it's like being lost in a fog. Your instincts feel scrambled. You doubt your own memory, your judgment, and your gut feelings because you've been gaslit as well. This is why you need a plumb line, a solid tether back to reality, a simple system that helps you sort facts from fiction and stay anchored in the truth of what's really happening. So here are the 3 pieces of mine. Number 1, reality checks from trusted people. When your judgment feels shaky, lean on a few people who are not caught up in the situation, people who don't have anything to gain by lying to you. This situation on YouTube sounds crazy to people who are not on YouTube. Talk to them. Talk to those people and tell them what's going on and see what they say. So I have a rule. If 3 separate people I trust tell me that something feels off, I listen. Sometimes it only takes one other person, but it's always good to get a variety of opinions. These aren't yes people. These are grounded, honest people who are unafraid to tell me when I'm missing something. When you can't see clearly, let the people who love you and know your patterns hold the mirror up for you. They'll let you know when you are acting crazy or when you're being preyed upon. Number 2, documentation and journaling. Start writing things down. What they said, what they did, what you felt, and what changed. Grooming works best when you're confused, and gaslighting will confuse anybody. When they can distort your memory or twist your feelings, that's where the fog comes in. So keeping a private record gives you something solid to come back to. If you're doubting yourself, go back and read what actually happened, and it can be shockingly clarifying. Trust me on this one. And number 3, and this is one of the strongest tools that you can give yourself: learn the patterns. Watch the videos, read the survivor stories, learn the signs of manipulation, narcissistic abuse, gaslighting, and trauma bonding. Learn about all of it. The more you understand the tactics, the faster you'll recognize them when they show up in real life, and you won't start sending all of your money to people who are just there to prey on you. There's something incredibly validating about hearing someone describe your exact experience and realizing it's not in your head. It's a pattern, and you're not alone. The bottom line is, when your mind is spinning, you need anchors, honest voices, written facts, and proven patterns. These 3 things can cut through the fog and help you get your clarity and your power back. So what can you do right now? Let me leave you with this. Number 1, know the value of your chocolate. That's you, my friend. You are the chocolate. You are the Dubai chocolate. Watch who's asking for a piece of it and how they react when you say no. And build your plumb line. Tighten it, strengthen it, share it with the people around you, and teach it to your friends and loved ones. Because this isn't about romance or friendship. This is about sovereignty. Your energy is your currency. Your spirit is sacred. And your chocolate bar, sweetie pie, it's priceless. So don't be giving it away to predators. I know this was a deep one, and if it stirred something in you, that's okay. That's part of waking up, and waking up hurts sometimes. I think a lot of people are waking up right now while we're seeing just how evil some people are. People that we thought were lovely because they told us that. People who held up their achievements and their accomplishments like we were supposed to think they're wonderful just because of a career. Like I said, waking up hurts sometimes, but it also sets you free. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. Have you ever experienced this? Are you learning to protect your chocolate? Let's talk. Let's heal. And let's make grooming less easy, one empowered soul at a time. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you want more content like this. My membership is always open for some extras and bonus videos and readings and calls. You're not alone. You're not broken. And you don't have to give yourself away to be loved. You are the prize. You are the chocolate. I love you. Stay sacred, and as ever, have a magical day.